I successfully got what?
All right, so if I throw all my $20 in a team to win the Final Four, who should I throw it into? We got UConn playing Michigan State, UNC playing Villanova.
All right, let me tell you how this works. Listen up and listen carefully, all right?
I'm taking notes.
Now, it's crunch time in the NCAA tournament. That means schools that have predominantly black people on them will not win. There goes Michigan State. I don't care if it is playing in Detroit. You know what Detroit is? That's more black people. Cross off Michigan State. I like fucking... Who are they playing?
They're playing UConn, but I like your logic.
That's right. That's right. UConn. What? Okay, I say Michigan. What's the ethnicity that comes to your mind?
Black.
I say Connecticut. What ethnicity comes to your mind?
White.
There you go. You never bet on the black person in the Final Four. Only when they're a 16 or 15 seed will they cover the spread, and sometimes when they're 10 seeds, like Cleveland State. Have you ever seen a blacker team than that? That's Manute old school.
I heard they didn't
leave a legacy there.
They didn't have a bus. They came in the Amistad to the games.
They all had to sit in the back of the team bus.
Are you telling me the Cleveland State team came in on the Amistad?
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna rename my grandfather's racehorse that, and see if they're gonna yell it out at the track when I bet.
Cleveland State came out of the Amistad. That's a long horse name.
That's a winner of a name.
That's right. Cleveland State came in on the Amistad around the first furlong. Right side. Don't touch the queen. Followed by Don't touch the queen. Followed by my dream.
I like how you've been listening to the show. I appreciate that, Reggie.
Hey, no problem, man. I just I'm not getting a good internet connection here. I didn't know whether or not you were calling when I was taking my shit. So.
UNC right. Villanova.
Okay, now, how tall is the point guard from Villanova?
How small? Isn't he like 5'10", 5'9"?
Yeah, he's 5'8". What's the point spread on the Villanova North Carolina game?
7.
8. North Carolina by 8. That means that the short guy's 8 means that they're going to cover. And, like I said last week, Tyler Hansbrough looks like a newborn robin. Those eyes, that head, that bulge, my God. And Roy Williams is a choker. He chokes. The only national championship game he won was with recruits from the coach before him. Roy Williams can only recruit people that get him to the Final Four, not win the Final Four. I like Villanova and the point.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's a strong pick.
So we got the championship game, Villanova, UConn.
White people versus Spanish people.
Yes.
Yep.
I am leaving.
Yeah, you just said it right there. The Duke Blue Devils didn't win 2 national championships in a row in 91 and 92 with black people, did they? No. UConn to win it all.
Okay,
Well,
nice.
Grant Hill is an Oreo, I guess.
I like. Hey,
All right.
Dan had
want to know about?
Dan had a question because WrestleMania is this weekend. Would you gamble on WrestleMania?
Yeah, you want to take Triple H. You want to take Triple H over Randy Orton, and here's why.
All right.
Now, I know I have the inside track that Randy Orton likes Vietnamese hookers with long fingernails.
I've heard that too.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Hooker that is so good at inserting a urethra into a guy's penis that he won't even know it's there until you can remote control shock it. So I have a Vietnamese hooker that's going to do that. So Randy Orton's going to be wrestling. I'm going to shock his urethra at Triple H to win that.
Nice,
It doesn't
nice.
matter if they're acting or
The
not.
old
I
penile
got the
screw job.
urethra shocker trick going on.
Yeah.
Are we talking a male or a female Vietnamese hooker?
A little of both.
Doesn't matter.
It all depends.
What,
Lady boy. What do you-
And you spend all day inside the Barbary Court sports book, okay? You don't care where you stick your dick when you're hammering off 17 Crown Royals, okay?
A hole's a hole.
Wait 4 days.
What do you got for HBK versus The Undertaker?
Oh, okay, it's back to ethnicity. What's HPK?
He's
a
definitely white.
He's a
flaming
flaming
Christian.
gay white guy.
Yeah.
And what's The Undertaker?
Undead.
All right. Now, first of all, The Undertaker's the most unoriginal fucking name I've ever heard. You never want to bet on unoriginality, okay? Because those are the guys that WrestleMania doesn't like winning. Those are the guys that are set up to look stupid. You always want to bet on the guy that looks more cool. A white guy with initials or a stupid, unoriginal guy known as The Undertaker. You bet fucking HBK.
All right,
Wow.
there we go.
Why the fuck are you betting on WrestleMania?
Because we figure if we're gonna lose the money, we're gonna lose it creatively.
Can we put that as another one of Reggie's rules? The first rule, never bet against a mongoloid mulatto. And the second rule, always go for creativity. Can those be like our two creeds?
So never go for creativity. You want to pick the wrestler that uses both his first and last name.
Okay. So always pick a two-named wrestler.
Yeah.
All right, Reggie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go, buddy. Thank you for the picks this week. We'll
All right,
we'll talk to you
so
next week.
Stay Brown, you hear me?
Yes, you take care of that cough. Okay, nice on cue.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
when it's the Undertaker versus John Davis.
John Davis was The Undertaker, yes.
Wow.
Undertaker's 16-0 at WrestleMania. I don't know
He
about
has
this.